Hi, Coach. How are you? My name is Leo Sandy from Costa Rica, Channel 8. Obviously, you have to wait something from Costa Rica for the match against Guadeloupe. But what is your opinion about the national team of Costa Rica with the new coach, Luis Fernando Suarez? What do you expect for the next match?
We just finished our game, and to talk about the next game already is pretty quick. But we got respect for Costa Rica. It's a big name for us. For us, for the first time that we win the Gold Cup, and after Jamaica, we got another big game against Costa Rica. So a lot of respect for the country.
Coach, congrats on the first game ever for the Gold Cup. Give me three things that you liked that your team did tonight.
First of all, I like that they fought together for the entire match. We showed that we are good footballers in the team, especially second half. We did some good things. First half we had a few moments that we gave some things away. Then they scored 2 goals. But overall, I can be proud of the team that what they showed against a very good team of Jamaica.
Owain Evans. Daniel Wheeler.
Coach, good night. This is Daniel Wheeler calling from the Gleaner Sports Desk in Jamaica. Commiserations. Did you feel when you had the first opportunity after Jamaica scored and it went wide, even though you conceded early? Did you feel that your team showed enough to cause problems?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, goals change game, and this goal would have been so important for us to score because then they changed the game and gives the morale, gives the feeling of us a positive feeling. So not scoring that goal, obviously we didn't go down, but it was difficult, especially when we got the second one. The good thing is that we stayed focused, we played in the second half. We showed that we are growing and growing better and better.
I know it's repetitive, but first thoughts on this first game, what was going through your mind the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes of the match?
The first 5 minutes, of course, we're excited for the team, for the country, that everybody, we're really in the Gold Cup, starting to play. So that's normal. The last 5 minutes, I can only say that I'm proud of the team, that they kept working and trying to get that goal. And if you see the first half and the second half, I think the second half, a lot of improvement. So we're going to build from there.
Manuel Medina.
What we normally do is we analyze the game, we talk it to the players, we take it on the training pitch, we make sure that everybody recovers correctly, and then we go focus and with new chances against Costa Rica. And for me, what is important is that we keep growing and growing as a team, and hopefully get them, an opportunity to do something against Costa Rica.
Coach, what was the biggest lesson that you would consider learned from this game tonight?
Not necessarily a lesson that we learned. We learned how it is to play against a fantastic team in the Gold Cup. And I think when we look back and watch the game again, I think we're going to see some different things where we have to look at. So everything is a learning point anyway. So we're going to learn and see what we can learn this week about what we did.
Thank you, Coach. Good night. What are the feeling about this game today?
The feeling about the game. First of all, it's historical for us to be here to make the first minutes. But I can be proud of my team. We did it well. It's our first time that we came here, so we came out of without experience. So, but what I saw in the second half, I can be really proud of what we were doing.
Manuel Medina.
The way how we try to play and show ourselves the DNA of Suriname. We need to be playing our own style because we came from nothing. So we try to do our best to show the world how Suriname is going to play football.
Mohamed Solan.
Jammer natuurlijk van de Nederlandse match. Yeah, what can you say? Suriname lost to
Ahmed Binda. Manuel Medina. Ahmed Solan.
Thank you for everything.
This question again from QN Sport.
Hi.
Ryan, this is the first game on the CONCACAF Gold Cup. What is your experience as a captain of our national team? And second is, in the second half, we put a lot of pressure. In the last 50 minutes, there was some opportunity. Do you think that maybe the substitutes can be earlier in the second half in the game?
If the substitutions can come earlier in the game, there's the choice from the coach. We trust everybody, so we try to give everybody his time to give 100%. But I cannot decide for the coach what he needs to do.
Thank you. Good night.
Welcome.
Very elated about the 3 points. We get the tournament kick-started with a victory. Not the type of performance that we expected, but at the end of the day, we have 3 points.
What was it that you most liked about the team, or what, 3 things that you think that they need to work on for the next match?
Well, first, my thought is that we scored. We didn't concede, so we came away with a clean sheet, and that was positive for us. I think we were okay in the first half. I think the second half, I think the Suriname team made it very difficult for us. But as I said, all in all, it's the first game, so we get the first one out the game, and we hope to improve on our next game.
Daniel Wheeler.
Coach Daniel Wheeler from Gleaner Sports. Congratulations on the win. You've had to wait a long time to get players like Andre Blake and Alves Paul and Shamar and Leon Bailey back in the side. Can you just talk about in terms of how they did in their first games for this year, and how pleased that you're happy to have at least what is close to your ideal team?
Well, I think it's good to have all our players at our disposal, and the players you mentioned, nonetheless, we know they can contribute a lot to the country and our success going forward. So for me, I'm elated to have these guys.
Manuel Medina.
Thanks for the question. Well, again, we have to review the tape. We have to sit with them as a team. I think for me, it was, as a coach, it's difficult going into the half with a 2-0 lead. I will try to motivate them. I didn't think they came out the dressing room for the second half. I think we played in pieces in the second half. We didn't manage the game how we wanted to, but I think we did enough tonight to come away victorious.
After this win, what is next to Jamaica for further here? After this winning, what is next to Jamaica? The next game or in the future?
Well, again, getting this game out is a plus. We think we just need to build on our performance tonight going forward. We look forward to welcome Guadalupe team in our next encounter. And we only can grow from this game on.
Daniel Wheeler.
Coach, I was wondering if you can talk to me about in terms of the use of both Michael Hector and Daniel Johnson in that double pivot in your formation. Was that in terms of the big emphasis that you wanted to go through in training, especially during your 9-week camp? Because I know that you had Damian Lowe at central defensive midfielder in one of your international friendlies. Is that still a position that you're trying to feel out to see who's the best person to take that role?
Well, again, it's the first time both players playing together, and so familiarity. The good thing about us is that I thought they train well. A couple of days they camp here in Ireland. I think they train well, but game situation is totally different. And I think they need game practice because again, if you look on these players, Daniel Johnson haven't played since. Michael Hector haven't played since. So I think just to get this game under the belt, I think it's a plus for both guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. What is the feeling of the first game, the first appearance of Suriname in the World Cup?
We need to, 1 second. We need to unmute the iPad,
Bijna met
please.
1 second kun je deze iPad even unmuten. We kunnen hem niet horen.
Yes, it's done. It's all right, this? Okay. No, but there are many ways you can start a tournament, and this is actually one you don't want. When you concede 2, you didn't score 1. But still, if you saw the first half, we didn't. We had a tough night with them. They did really well. And the second half, we made some changes, not only in players, but also maybe a little bit in tactic. And we had a little bit more control of the game. So I hope we can take this, like the second half, we can take this to the next 2 games. And then we need to do more, and we need to win.
What is the experience of the first game for you and all your team? How do you feel in the field? Because It's the first time you participate in the Gold Cup. What is the feeling for your first participation?
Yeah, of course, everyone is really excited, and we're here to compete and we're here to win. We're here to win the games, and so at first we were really excited. We still are, but for now we're a little bit sad because of the 2-0 score, and yeah, like everyone is really eager to do better next game.
Thank you. Good night.
Yes.
That would be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Hello.
What are the feelings of today in the first game of Suriname? How do you feel? Is the first participation you have in this tournament for CONCACAF? So, what are the feelings?
I think we made history to enter the tournament. A little bit disappointing, but I think the second half we play very well. The first half we make some mistake, and then you come behind in the game, and that's hard to overcome. But I think we overcome it. Still proud that we make our debut on the Gold Cup, but we're still growing. So the second half was much better.
What is next for Suriname after this game?
What's next? I think we have to do it better than learn from the first half and take the good from the second half and watch Costa Rica tonight and learn from it and give all what we have and grow in the tournament, I think.
You look the fans today. How do you feel to see the fans again in the stadium, to see supporting your team and be part of this Gold Cup? How is the feeling?
I think it's wonderful because I play in England and it's like 2 years without, 1 year without fans, and finally see some fans in the stadium give you that extra feeling, that feeling that you're used to. It can give you a bonus point in the game. So that was really nice to see them again.
Thank you.
No worries.
I look straight ahead.
Good night. Today you playing the game. It's round for you. The first hard step is the winning. How do you feel about the first winning of the Jamaica in this tournament?
Yeah, no, it's important for us to get the first win. Obviously, it was a tough team, tough match, but yeah, we took our goals really well in the first half, and obviously, yeah, it gave us a comfortable lead in the second half. We wish we scored more goals, but yeah, it's the first game. We just wanted to get the win.
Manuel Medina.
Yeah, no, I think it's just obviously the first game of the tournament, a little bit of rust. But yeah, the main thing that we create a lot of chances and yeah, we take the positives out of it. But obviously, we want to be more clinical in front of goal. But in football, sometimes it's not your day, and I feel we created a lot of good chances, and hopefully next game we will take them.
Daniel Wheeler.
Hi, Michael. Daniel Wheeler from Gleaner Sports. Congratulations on the win. This is the first time that I'm actually seeing you in the center of defense, partnering with Daniel Johnson, who made his debut. Can you talk to me about in terms of how comfortable you feel in playing that position, and do you feel that he can stake a claim, because there's a lot of persons trying to at least get that position to try see if that is the best fit going forward?
Yeah, no, obviously playing for my country, I can play obviously centre back, as you know, and yeah, me playing midfield is obviously just to help the team and make it more defensively solid, and just break up play and give it simple, and that's my role in the team. And obviously the manager told me that, and yeah, for me, playing with Daniel I've obviously played against him a lot of times, and I know his game really well. So for me, it's quite easy to play with him, and I feel comfortable in the midfield.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Feeling after the first winning, how do you feel about this in this part of the game?
Obviously, we're very happy. You know, you always want to win your first games in tournament competitions, so we're very pleased, and yeah, it sets us up nicely for the next game.
What do you learn about this game, about Suriname, about his football? He's the first participant of them. How do you feel them in the field? What is against Jamaica today?
I thought they was good, technically good. Caused us some problems at times. They stayed right in the game right to the very end, but there's a lot to learn on our behalf as well. You know, we need to take our chances to make a game like that more comfortable, but we can be very pleased with a clean sheet.
Manuel Medina.
Yeah, for sure. And the reason to win the group will be because we've done our job well. We've done it properly. Not a case of because we're trying to fix who we play if we get through the group stage. It's just a case of focusing on ourselves, winning our games, and seeing where that takes us.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.